Hey, how's it going, guys? We're just taking down the shop here, so figured I'd just share what's going on.
Once we get this kind of cleaned up, we can do another 3 beams.
Sounds good. A lot of these beams are waste. Only model. Only honest claw game. Yeah, that's true. That was Cat 568 log loading. It's that one you seen in the long format of the channel. We are saving a lot of this debris. So a couple of these top beams were rotten, but we got Cam with the wheel loader over on the left as I'm swinging over. See the wheel loader there? Cam is saving the good pieces, so we're kind of sorting as we go here. It's not all going to waste. Obviously all the tin roof is garbage. We did. So on the long format YouTube video that's coming out, we threw the giant wrecking ball through one of the buildings, actually. This one might still have a cable attached or something there.
Yeah, I was dropped around one of those green anchor points.
These ones were no good because they had all the cross braces. This is the middle of the building section, which had a ton of cross braces, and it's where it leaks, so all these ones kind of rot. Oh, Mighty Machines was such a good show. These ones are all rotten, Cam.
Okay.
Oh man, that would be a good idea. Just set up one phone for a live stream like farther away. We'll have to ask Darren about that. Darren's saying that people don't want to watch hours of demolition work though. He's like, I don't know. He's like, I don't think any people are interested in watching 2 hours of just demolition work. Me personally, I love watching demolition work because it's equipment and it's cool. You guys will literally have to let me know, like how long. I wish you guys let me know how long the actual YouTube should be. I've been saying it should be like a 30-40 minute video, all this. Sorry, I wish I could do the dual camera setup. Let me know when you're ready for me to go over there and hold it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get around to the other side and step outside first.
Concrete wall. Tell you what, we're gonna have one hell of a bonfire here on Thursday. I don't know if I'd want to do a second channel though. Like, I don't know, I personally think a lot more like raw, longer content is good. Kind of shows day to day. I mean, most of the time it doesn't make sense because we're just doing engineering work in the office and like small production work that's not really exciting. Like, I know we've done some of the lives on like some of the test drives. Oh, like fucking cables. These little guide wires are the bane of my existence in here. I'm already blowing a hydraulic line with those things. Oh, thanks, Bill. Yeah, Mark is right. Not everyone's gonna watch a 1 hour video, and that's the problem, is that YouTube is set up so that I wish you could like, there was a way that you could tell YouTube what the content is. Because if you post an hour, 2 hour long video of just kind of doing nothing but this, or just driving around in circles, what'll happen is not a lot of people will watch it, and then it'll start restricting the views of your other videos. So your channel.
You want to grab the semi-decent beam before I get in there, or?
Oh yeah, I didn't realize there was a semi-decent one over here.
Yeah, just like the first 10, 12 feet has that piece missing out of it by the looks of it. Okay, maybe it's split on this one too.
That helicopter was low. Did you guys see that helicopter fly by? Man, I swear the helicopter's playing to see how low we can get every pass.
Next time, stick your arm up as far as you go. Got it.
Into the sort pile. That's a good beam. That's going in the new office building. So do you want me to get all those beams out of your way before we flop this over, or?
Well, the ones that are right close are all split basically in half. That long one I pushed is kind of alright.
Okay.
I mean, it's up to you if you want to get them out of here.
They look pretty broken, so.
Okay. If you can hold the end, just because if it does decide to go, that's going to be side that swings to me.
Metal beam. I can't see shit. right, I got it. We did say the lifting supplies. Yes, it is fun to run one of these. Honestly, in the airport comment, I would love to build an airport at some point. Like we've got the straight stretch. Here, I'm gonna rotate the camera so you can see what's going on a little bit better. I'm holding it while he's cutting it. So it's got that big I-beam that runs along the middle there. So what he's doing is he's running it, reaching up with his pincer, and he's cutting that beam, and then we're gonna fold this thing over. I don't know what I did there. I really hope that I could fly a plane better than riding a sled, or I don't think I should fly a plane because I am not good on a sled. Set that there. I'll answer some questions here. This takes a little bit of time, so got some time while he's cutting that beam. Right. The hard part is I'm just trying to watch him cut it. DZ, that is like a class 3 in BC, right? I'm in the log loader. Cat 568. Honestly, the log loader is working really, really good for demolition work. I've been trying to get to the truck show in Leduc, but they fill up all the time. Like they fill up so fast that by the time I went and had a look at the registration for Lesco at Leduc. It's still closed. They haven't opened it yet. And last year they closed it so fast that we didn't have time to get a truck in. Like I need somebody to like monitor when Leduc is going to have their show open. I want to do another 10 this year. At least 10 trucks. It's going to be hard because obviously we're still building the new shop, so. That old building with the big boiler, that's, we call that one the haunted warehouse. We're just using that for storage right now. That one's more savable. This one was completely condemned as the main beams were rotten and stuff. Like, would have cost twice the amount of money to fix it than it would be to rebuild it, but I guess we got glue laminated logs on the landing today here. This is one of the larger log loaders for sure. This is a big machine. Well, that's why we're tearing this building down. Because once you get the building tearing down, the rail track is right on the other side. You see all those rail ties there? That's the main line, so the spur lines are going to run through here. No, that's the not a processor. That's the demolition excavator with a third member shear. I would say probably about 25% maybe was salvageable. A lot of this was more rotten than we thought. We've got a pile, but it's going to take a lot to go through that pile. We just use tidy tanks to fill up on the back of the pickups, run in, fill up the tidy tank, come back out, unload the tidy tank. The floor is in good shape, and luckily, because all the snow on the roof keeps falling, we're kind of tracking over all the broken wood and snow, so we're not destroying the concrete floor under the shop, which I think is awesome. There you go. Looks like Lee's coming out. He's gonna come around to the other side and cut the beam on the other side now.
I might need you to let it go and move over a bit so I can get by you.
Yeah, I'll just let you get out and I'll move back.
So what's that?
Oh, way. Got enough room there?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the boring part. We're just cutting these beams here. So we gotta fall that wall over. That's what we're doing. So right now we're cutting that beam that runs along there, and then we're gonna push this whole wall over. Honestly, this beats being in the office. I am not an office type of person. I'll, like, just straight up. I would much rather be in here, run a machine, than sitting in an office. Like, it's fun. And like, I like designing the trucks, and I like everyone I work with. All the engineers are fantastic. Everyone's great, but like, something about being by yourself, back in a machine, that's just nice. Man, somebody's joining right now. Probably don't know what's going on. There we go. Got a hold of it again. Oh, the snow's been like, we had a ton of snow at the start of the year. It just snowed so much, and then now there's just been nothing for like a month and a half, 2 months, and we got like 3 feet of snow in one day, and then we I went to Marketplace, got a sled, ripped around for like 2 weeks, and then it kind of rained and melted it. I do need a D9 armored up, but that's not related to the demolition. The government pisses me off sometimes. Straight up. Like, the government makes me so frustrated. Like, still, like, they're like, oh yeah, we'll get you a permit real fast here to build your hybrid trucks. Yep, we'll work on it. We'll definitely get something. Still nothing. Like, fuck. Like, why does it just take so long? They want it. We want to do it. Our customers want to buy the truck. It's better for the environment. It meets the government goals. They want more Canadian manufacturing. And they're still just twiddling their thumbs, taking their time. But no, just keep building normal trucks. Like, that's why when we switched to the mechanical, people wonder, like, why don't you just wait for the government? Just wait for the government. They'll probably approve it. They said they're going to approve it. Why spend the time redesigning a mechanical truck? Because I don't trust the government being fast. Yeah, the He-Meyerness is I wonder a log loader. I wonder like how destructive a log loader would be. It's already got Lexan all around it, so it's already bulletproof, right? That's checks out. Marvin He-Meyer Demolition. Sometimes reasonable men are forced to do unreasonable things. Isn't that's the saying? Do irrational things. Oh, it's just so frustrating. So absolutely frustrating. But hey, at least the mechanical truck's getting built. Like, we're pretty well done all the engineering. We're waiting on parts, so we've been installing the parts as fast as they come up. The mechanics have been just hot on the engineer's heel. Jared's back from working on the truck in Ontario, Winnipeg, so he's the one that does all our drawings, send off the engineers, so we've got him making the drawings, and we're going to get a bunch more parts sent off this week. This is just waiting. Grab my coffee in the pickup. Got a thermos of coffee and show you guys a view at least. We're kind of working with. In case there's the old highway, and that's the view. Now I'm just waiting on him to cut them beams. Honestly, this is nice. Normally, my days, I stay so busy running around, talking to mechanics, engineers, customers, some of the investors, although Eric handles a lot of that, and people buying the truck. Like, I just spend so much time running around that this is almost like a little vacation. I told everybody in the office that, hey, I'm taking a week off of my schedule. I am demolishing the shop this week. Took no meetings, no phone calls, and now I can just sit here, relax, and knock a building down. Yeah, we're past the halfway point anyways, which is honestly kind of sweet. Like, it's they thought it was going to take 8-9 days. We are on day 3 of the building demolition, and it is already halfway done. It's pretty wild. Kind of sad to see the old building go, though. Yeah, I could set up a live stream over the whole thing, but I don't know how to set that up, and Darren would have to set it up with his camera, and yeah, you could convert the mechanical truck. I couldn't really see why not, but that's only if the hybrid truck gets approved. Like, if you wanted to convert the mechanical to a hybrid, the government would still have to approve the fucking hybrid. So frustrating. I have no idea. Yeah, this space here will be the not the future plant, but future shipping receiving. And so now, I got a question for you guys. We've been debating the office building. Obviously, we're tearing this shop down, and we're saving a bunch of these beams in order to build a new office. So now we're wondering, what do we do for the new office? There's been a debate in the company. Do we build one big office that's massive, or do we build a lot of little offices, like an old west town? Like, do we build one big office building, and it's not going to be a massive office, just like a 2-story regular office building, or we could build an old west town. So far, like, me and Eric are leaning to old west style town. Right? Everyone, like, you can have like a little engineering office, accounting office, and like all the little separate buildings. We can make it look like an old mining town and kind of recreate the town of Donald. We got pictures of back in the late 1800s of what Donald looked like, and we were like, oh, let's just rebuild Donald and make the old west town. Oh, with the vacuum tubes? That's what we said too. Like the I mean, now everything's email, so yeah, Old West town, campus town, Old West. Yeah, everyone's seeming to say Old West. I am all on board with the whole. Is it the most professional office you could have? No. Like, there is the argument we heard is like, well, like, we won't look like a professional company. A professional company should have like a professional looking office and regular, like, no, Old West town. And then we could put in like an old-time restaurant, old-time bar. Then people stop by. We could have a little restaurant open at the property, and the employees can go there for lunches. And then we could have it open to the public for when the public wants to come in, have a lunch, have like a showroom. Always getting close. He's cutting the beams. Old West, horse parking, saloon, honoring the path. Yeah, see? People saying Old West. Like, yeah, I'm on board with that. Well, like, we're right off Highway 1. We could have some truck parking and have the restaurant with some truck parking, so truckers could roll in, park their rigs, walk over to the saloon, come visit the Edison boys, and come see what's going on. Have a bite to eat. Oh, we're getting close. Yeah, the staff would have to walk outside, but like, who cares? So you gotta go outside once in a while to go between a different office. Like, that is
too wide to get my whole jaw to break that frame.
Yeah, that's pretty thick.
I mean, with pushing evenly, it should. should go.
Kind of getting ready here.
Yeah, I just gotta weaken this other one, and then I'll push on this side. You push on that side.
Sounds good. All right, I'll flip the camera around, boys. I don't know if you can see it. I'm holding it up there. I think I'd be mayor. I think you'd take mayor of a town. Rob is now the city planner. We need old-time West names, or like instead of president, mayor, CEO. Instead of directors, you could have town council. I think it'd be funny. Yeah, that's it. Just it. Everyone's got a big office building. Like, that's not new. That's not exciting.
Just gotta get my tracks turned.
There we go. Who's sheriff? Oh, I feel like HR would be sheriff because they could run people out of town. I mean, yeah, the maintenance would be a little more. That's fair. That's a good argument. Lee is in the other hoe. He's just getting ready, in position, getting his track set up.
Yeah, Bert.
All right, here we go. There she goes. Nice. Oh, that went pretty well.
Yeah, tap the end of the box.
There's...
Okay, I'll do another 3 and then, or another 2 trusses and then do 3 more.
Sounds good.
You got room to hop down and off to the side again?
Yeah, you want me to head back to the side again?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope Darren got the fist bump on camera.
I think the GoPros are on the machine.
I'm not sure where Darren did, but I was right there. That's really cool.
Did you get it then? The town is named after Donald A. Smith, who drove the last spike on the Canadian Pacific Railway. Which is a kind of cool little bit of history, I think. Oh, in fact, the metal beams are a little heavier than the log is. Oh, fun fact, we are saving these, obviously, but that little rail on the top of this thing here, that chunk of rail the crane went down, it is stamped 1894. That rail on the top there is 130 years old from the original town site. I'm gonna take that off and make it the railing in my new office. Like that'll just be the nice railing all over the banister or something. Oh, we're having a giant bonfire on Thursday. Tracking over.
You're gonna want to get out of there.
Alright.
Sorry, I should let you know.
There comes the next roof. That was sweet. There's going to be a lot more in that. We got to do the whole rest of the building here. Can't be as active reading the comments here just while I'm running. So sit back and I guess and enjoy the demolition. Oh, we were talking with the railway company already. They definitely want to buy a service truck, 100%, which is pretty sweet. We just got to get production set up. Like, we have so many people that want a truck that, like, I just got to get that friggin' shop built. Which is going well. I'm just waiting for the door installers, the electricians. Like, we're just waiting on contractors now. And then we got to wait on parts, which, I mean, the parts I got to order once we get our CMBSS done on the mechanical truck, and that the mechanical truck's approved, then I can order all the parts. So it's just a waiting game, which is the frustrating part, is that everything, you're just waiting on paperwork and largely waiting on government approval for most things. Like, that is the slowest part. Yeah. Because then once you get the government approval, then it's still 6 months to order the parts, and then like we're getting there though. And I feel like we could order 90% of the parts now, which means we got to relaunch our investment raise so that we can actually buy the parts. The government shutting that thing down again didn't help. Fucking stupid reasons.
God, they're pretty close to the machines there. That looked really cool. Train coming.
Sorry, was that did the tin get close to the machine or?
Not the drone.
Oh, okay, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, don't worry about the drone. If we clip it, it's all good. Like, it's about the footage, right?
That's right. Fell the wrong way. How much work is it, Cam, to switch over to the loader bucket?
Quite a bit. Yeah. Pop the quick attach off and pound the pins out and shim it and stuff. Take probably an hour and a bit. It's we're gonna get the bucket re-welded to quick attach, but it's not a real easy job, and I need a couple people to one to run the hoe to hold the quick attach up while we pull it off.
Yeah, don't do that then. Maybe get one of the guys to fire up the old T-Rex and start plowing some snow over to the left. I'm gonna need to start working that way. Or you could run the T-Rex if you want.
Okay, I'll go see what they're doing, because I think they're just sitting around too. But where do you want the snow plow to go at, like along the building there?
Yeah, that snow down that way, just so I can get the machine down and feed out when we're on the far side of it.
Okay, there is a concrete foundation in there, that's why we didn't clear that. And there's about a 2-foot wall or whatever. But, yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Shit. That's gonna be harder to work in. You know what? Good call remembering that.
What was that, sorry?
Yeah, maybe we should just leave that then.
Yeah, that's why we left it, is because of the foundation or whatever, but, yeah.
Well, we'll figure out a new strategy when we get back there. Maybe I can pull it out to the rear.
Okay.
Am I able to come over there and do a battery swap?
Yeah,
Cam, if you got some spare time, no rush. There is a couple of wood beams here I have ready for you to come scoop up.
Okay, I'll head over there now.
I'm gonna hop out and go talk to Theron there quick. I'll see if he can set up a second camera. He's pretty good. You got a radio on, Theron? Oh, it is greasy out there. Oh. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. We're gonna get Darren to try and set up a camera so we can dual live it, so we can get 2 views. Yeah, the cab soundproofing is pretty good in this thing. I realized I left the door open. Yeah, I think we may have to close the live, but he's gonna figure out how to do it off 2 cell phones. Oh, you guys are gonna have to watch. See this wrecking ball right there below my grapple that I just covered in the camera? That wrecking ball, we ended up using it with a log loader to destroy one of the side buildings. It's gonna be so sweet to see that footage.
Okay, next one's coming down.
All right, next part of the roof is coming down here, guys. I get that out of your way. Oh, yeah, it's pulling in. There she comes. Where's the scammer? Someone want to let me know what was going on with that? I clearly missed that or can't see that. I'm just seeing a lot of scammer alerts. Fuck, they're so annoying. Like, why? Just fucking leave people alone. Asking for a job. Fair enough. I mean, I always say when people are hiring, they just, like, there's an application thing on the website, and if they have the skills for when we need a position, that's where we check. Like, we just have a website thing for it now. Yes, I can move that third arm. Holy fuck, how do you block somebody? I'm gonna block this truck guy if I can figure out how. Because, like, that's... Okay, I told you to apply online. Hide user from channel. There we go. I just hit him from the channel. Like, man, and I'm not hiring somebody that spams that after I already told them to apply online. Like, you can apply online. Fuck, if you don't listen, you're not the kind of guy I want to hire anyways. Like, I needed... Like, I don't know how to make that simple. Like, clearly you don't listen. Why would... I told you to go apply online if you need a job, and he's still leaving comments in there. Please help me out. Like, no, obviously you don't listen. I don't want to hire you. I think that's fair, right, guys? That's a lesson there in public. Sometimes, like 99% of people are awesome. 1% of people you just question. Oh man, Dr. Camino, I would definitely lose on that. I forget people's names all the time. Some random historical fact that I heard once, oh, remember that for the rest of my life. Somebody's name I met 30 seconds ago, screwed. I am so bad with names. Can this machine be converted back to an excavator? No, this is a purpose-built log loader. Like, that's what this machine does, is load logs. Can you do me a favor? Can you cut a couple on this guy? Yeah, you'd think that the first step in applying for a job would be to apply for the job. Listen on how to apply for the job. Like, you're right on that Nigeria comment. You ain't wrong. Oh, it's the biggest sign too is that they use the word brother. Oh, please, brother. Anyone that says that, I'm sorry, but like nobody in our neck of the woods, like. You can tell a lot because it's not the colloquial accent. Like, nobody here says that. So if you say, hey, brother, I just know you're not from here. And if you're not from here, and not like that kind of goes a long way. You could be a scammer. You're trying to use generic terms that, like... Oh, that's a propane regulator. I think? What is that thing? Some kind of hose in the ground. Oh yeah, we're definitely having a big bonfire on Thursday. this thing up. Hopefully that's not a gas line. If it is, it's empty. In case anyone's wondering, he's basically cutting all the pieces up. I'm out here sorting everything. I got one pile for waste wood, a pile for tin, and then my new pile right there for scrap metal. So I'm just sorting all of the stuff based on whether it's reclaimable or salvageable, or so far nothing in this area. This entire roof has been rotten. We haven't been able to save any of it. Which is kind of annoying. I bet I can just snap this guy right now. Ah, it's just rotten junk. Band of metal in there. I don't know where to put that thing. These guide wires have been so annoying. They're like metal, dangerous metal spaghetti. Oh, this was already on the property. It was a condemned warehouse, and it's right next to the like Canadian Pacific main line, which made it like it was at risk of falling onto the tracks. If it fell onto the tracks, we were told it's $2 million an hour for all the delays to the rail line. So obviously, that was a bit of a liability we had to get rid of. We tried to save the building, it just... Okay, guys, so Darren's gonna send me a link to a new stream. You guys wanted an outside camera, so Theron is going to... Theron's gonna send me a new link. I'm gonna log into that one, and we will start the live. But then we can have two cameras, one on the front, one on the back, or one from inside, one looking outside. So I'm gonna log out here, and I will rejoin the live. See you in a minute. It probably takes about 5 minutes to do it.